This information on safe ATV riding is presented as part of Polaris Industries' concern for public safety. The instruction you are about to receive will help you recognize certain dangers and risks which can result in serious injury or death while operating an ATV. Before riding the Polaris ATV, you must read and understand the owner's manual and all warning labels on the ATV, and heed all warnings and instructions contained in those materials. Proper instruction and practice are important because ATVs handle differently from other vehicles, such as motorcycles and cars. Polaris is making safety training available to all purchasers and members of their immediate families who are at least 18 years of age. This training is being offered at no charge. Contact your dealer or Polaris for any further information. Remember, Polaris ATVs are adult vehicles and are not to be operated by anyone under 18 years of age. Before we begin, the following important points must be observed.
Every rider must know their riding skill limitations and must practice driving techniques beginning with the easier maneuvers first. No person should encourage unskilled riders to try difficult maneuvers or traverse any terrain which may be beyond the rider's skill level. Maintain a high degree of alertness and be aware of the possibility of hidden dangers when traversing unfamiliar terrain. Even a brief distraction can lead to loss of control, resulting in a fatal or severe accident. Always maintain a safe distance from other ATVs while riding. This will allow ample room for emergency maneuvers.
Read and understand your owner's manual. If you have questions, bring them to your instructor's or dealer's attention for clarification. Remember, this manual is your guide to safe ATV operation. Many safety and instructional decals have been placed on the ATV for your protection. Take time to read and understand the important messages these provide. Particular attention must be given to the large general warning label, as it lists a number of critical safe operating instructions.
Warning: this vehicle can be hazardous to operate. A collision or rollover can occur quickly, even during routine maneuvers such as turning and driving on hills or over obstacles, if you fail to take proper precautions. Severe injury or death can result if you do not follow these instructions. Before you operate this ATV, read the owner's manual and all labels. Never operate this ATV without proper instruction. Beginners should complete a certified training course. Never carry a passenger. You increase your risk of losing control if you carry a passenger. Never operate this ATV on paved surfaces. You increase your risk of losing control if you operate this ATV on pavement. Never operate this ATV on public roads. You can collide with another vehicle if you operate this ATV on a public road. Always wear an approved helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Never consume alcohol or drugs before or while operating this ATV. Never operate this ATV at excessive speeds. You increase your risk of losing control if you operate this ATV at speeds too fast for the terrain, visibility conditions, or your experience. Never attempt wheelies, jumps, or other stunts.
In addition, one of the major concerns of Polaris is the protection of our environment. Always keep in mind your responsibility to others when driving over valuable land or crossing streams. Remember to tread lightly. Your ATV can cause irreparable damage if not operated properly.
Always wear clothing suited to the type of riding you are doing. ATV riding requires special protective clothing which will make you feel more comfortable and which will reduce the chance of injury during hazardous riding conditions or if you have an accident. Your helmet is the most important piece of protective gear for safe riding. A helmet can reduce the risk of a serious head injury. Select an approved helmet that meets or exceeds all safety standards. Do not depend on sunglasses for proper eye protection. A pair of goggles or helmet face shield offer the best protection for your eyes. Off-road style gloves with knuckle pads are comfortable and provide good protection. The best footwear is a pair of strong over-the-calf type boots with heels, such as the motocross boot. To protect your lower body, long pants should always be worn. We also recommend that you wear a kidney belt. Riding pants with knee pads provide good leg protection, while a long-sleeve jersey with elbow and shoulder pads provide upper body protection. The owner's manual is your guide to ensure that the operators are aware of safe operating procedures and the general care and maintenance of the vehicle. Read this manual thoroughly. Study the safety warnings, as operating this vehicle carries with it responsibilities for your personal safety, the safety of others, as well as the protection of our environment. Before riding the vehicle, perform the following important inspections for operation and condition. Turn on the main key switch and the headlight switch to check lamp operation. Turn the handlebars from side to side and visually inspect all steering components for any looseness which could affect steering response and safe driving. Always check the throttle lever for free movement and return. The front and rear brakes are applied by squeezing the brake lever. The brake lever must have a firm feeling when applied. A parking brake lock is also provided for the brake lever. Engage the parking brake lock and ensure that it holds the brake lever in the applied position. On 1989 and newer models, an auxiliary brake system is provided. It is located on the right floorboard and is operated by the rider's right foot. It is intended as a backup to the hydraulic system and is to be used only in cases where the main brake system becomes inoperative. It should be noted that this system is purely mechanical and requires periodic adjustment. See your owner's manual for additional information concerning the auxiliary brake system. Check the fuel and engine oil injection tanks for adequate contents prior to riding. Do not overfill. Use all safety precautions as outlined in the owner's manual. Polaris all-terrain vehicles are equipped with special low-pressure tubeless tires. Attention must be paid to maintaining correct tire pressures, as uneven inflation can greatly affect vehicle handling. Tire pressures should be checked when the tires are cold before your ride. Wheel nuts should also be checked for tightness at this time. Using good body weight transfer will aid in ATV stability and control during operation. For example, when turning, lean your body to the inside of the turn and support your weight on the outer footrest. For uphill travel, position your body forward to shift your weight to the front of the vehicle to lessen the possibility of rearward tip-over. For downhill travel, position your body rearward on the seat to transfer your weight to the back of the vehicle to lessen the possibility of forward tip-over. Pay particular attention to rider body positioning on the ATV in all of the following demonstrations. Vehicle overturning resulting in injury or death can occur with the improper use of your body weight transfer during these maneuvers. Correct starting procedures are as follows. Position yourself on the seat with both feet on the footrests. Turn the fuel valve on and place the transmission in neutral. Check the parking brake. It must be on. Turn on the key switch and use the choke as outlined in the owner's manual. Turn on the auxiliary engine stop switch. Press the starter button and start the engine. Then shut down the engine, checking auxiliary stop switch. Restart the engine and shift the transmission into gear. Release the parking brake. Always check your surroundings. Identify any potential hazards and determine your path of travel before starting out. Drive a few feet and then apply brakes to ensure proper operation of the brake system. On the inline shift transmission, the rear brakes, including the auxiliary foot brake, do not operate when the transmission is in neutral or when changing gears. Always confirm full shift lever engagement prior to vehicle operation. If you do accidentally begin to roll downhill in neutral gear, apply the handbrake gradually to slow the vehicle. With the easy shift transmission, you will have braking capability at all times. The easy shift transmission will be found on most 1994 and newer model Polaris ATVs, while the inline shift transmission will be found on all other models. Determine which system is on your ATV and ensure that you understand its braking characteristics. Having an experienced rider assist you, select an open, level area to practice. Set up a practice course using markers or pylons. Do not overdrive your ability. Practice will increase driver comfort and safety. To turn, steer in the direction of the turn, leaning your upper body to the inside of the turn while supporting your weight on the outer footrest. This technique alters the balance of traction between the rear wheels, allowing the turn to be made smoothly. On the demand 4x4 system, sometimes when stopping and changing gears, going from forward to reverse, one or both front wheel hubs may engage. This is a normal characteristic of the 4x4 system. You can tell if one front hub is engaged by noticing a pulling of the handlebars toward one side or the other. If both front wheel hubs engage, symptoms are that steering effort both ways increases. To disengage the hubs, back the ATV slowly and stop, using light braking effort. Then turn the handlebars from side to side. When climbing hills, a lack of experience and judgment can result in the ATV overturning. You should drive straight uphill and transfer your weight forward to lessen the possibility of rear tip over and proceed at a steady rate of speed. Be prepared to take emergency action, which may involve dismounting from the vehicle quickly. Always avoid steep inclines. Whenever descending a hill, always drive directly downhill. Transfer your weight to the rear of the vehicle to lessen the possibility of forward tip over. Slow down and apply the brakes slightly. Never coast downhill with the transmission in neutral. If it should become necessary to back downhill, keep your body weight shifted forward to lessen the possibility of rear tip over. Apply slight brake lever pressure as both front and rear brakes are activated by the lever. Always leave the transmission in gear and back slowly using extreme caution. Side-hilling your ATV is one of the most dangerous types of riding and should be avoided if possible. In the event you do enter into a situation where side-hilling is necessary, always slow down. Lean into the hill, transferring your upper body weight towards the hill while keeping your feet on the footrests. Steer slightly into the hill to maintain vehicle direction. If the vehicle begins to tip, quickly turn the front wheel downhill if possible, or dismount on the uphill side immediately. One maneuver that can be used when it is necessary to change direction when climbing a hill is the K-turn. Ride uphill past the point where you intend to change direction. Stop and lock the parking brake while maintaining body weight uphill. Shut off the engine. Leave the transmission in forward. Dismount on the left or uphill side of the ATV. Staying uphill of the ATV, turn the handlebars full left. While holding the service brake, release the parking brake lock and slowly allow the ATV to roll around to your right until the ATV is pointing across the hill or slightly downward. Lock the parking brake and remount the ATV from the uphill side, maintaining body weight uphill. Restart the engine with the transmission still in forward and proceed slowly. controlling the speed with the service brake until the ATV is on reasonably level ground. While hauling loads, it is very important to distribute the load properly and not obstruct the headlight. Cargo weight distribution should be 1/3 on the front rack and 2/3 on the rear rack. See your owner's manual and warning decals for detailed information on maximum allowable loads for your vehicle. Never try to cross a fast-flowing stream, as the large tires may float, causing loss of control. Your Polaris ATV can operate through water up to depths reaching the footrest. Before fording streams, always determine water depth and current. Choose a crossing where both banks have gradual inclines. Proceed slowly, avoiding rocks and obstacles if possible. After crossing, dry the brakes by applying light pressure to the lever until they resume to normal. Whenever the ATV is to be transported, the following measures should be taken. Lock the parking brake. Place the transmission in gear. Shut the fuel valve off. Secure gas and oil caps. And always tie the ATV to the transporting unit securely using suitable straps, front and rear.
In addition to this safety information, Polaris also recommends that you become familiar with all local government laws and regulations. Polaris Industries appreciates your interest in our all-terrain vehicles. They have been designed to offer you a new world of outdoor enjoyment and experiences. Remember, always read, understand, and heed the warnings and instructions provided in your owner's manual and on the labels placed on your ATV. In order to understand and practice the safe operation of your ATV, it is necessary to take the safety training course offered by your Polaris dealer. Thank you.